Boys, 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 boys. Today we're gonna be watching Try Not to Laugh FNAF edition. Funny moments. Let's get right into it.
So, 3869.
Animatronic characters here. Quirky at night.
Try to keep calm. Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that? Why does he look like that? Counter jump scares from now on. Oh no. This isn't even fun. This is just violence. Yes. Sure. There's no way that he can take on Foxy. No way that you can take on Golden Freddy. That's exactly what I would do. Oh! I would be scared if William Afton randomly appeared on the. Alright, so far in this video, I have not laughed.
I think you're just jealous. That's what I said. You think I'm jealous? That's like you. Don't worry, Gregory. I can see your search history. Try not to get scared. Finally, I'm all alone in my bedrooms. I say to myself in my bedrooms at midnight, "No, you are not alone in bedrooms at midnight," said Evil Knife Guy.
See that you have a wiggly right there. Okay, let's see what cool.
Gregory, do you see that small vent on the floor? Have you ever heard of Among Us, Gregory? You need to vent. I know it will be hard for you to be sus, but I know you can do it, Gregory. Hi, you look rather down in the dumps, Bonnie. What's been the trouble?
I'm fine. Just thinking about what happened to Joe the other day.
Joe? Is that the night guard? Who is that?
My friend, you.
Alright, that was one time I laughed in this video. Wait a minute, what is this?
Fine.
No.
Just thinking about what happened to Joe the other day.
Joe? Is that the night guard? Who is that?
My friend, you have met a terrible, terrible demise. But, I don't feel too bad about it. After all, if it weren't for me, it would have just been from someone else, I guess what I'm trying to say is life goes on. Well, for everyone else, life goes on, not for you, you're dead. But that's neither here nor there. It reminds me of one summer day in the park. I was having just a delightful picnic with my good friend Orville. And I said to him, Orville, I have a story. He said to me, "What's the significance of the story?" I said to him, "Orville, not every story has to have significance, Sometimes a story is just a story. If you try to read into every little thing and find meaning in everything anyone says, you'll just drive yourself crazy. Had a friend do it once. Wasn't pretty. We talked about it for years. And then not only that, but you'll likely end up believing something you shouldn't believe and thinking something you shouldn't think or assuming something you shouldn't assume, Sometimes, I said, a story is just a story. Just be quiet for 1 second of your life and eat your sandwich, okay? Of course, it was only then I realized I made sandwiches and poor Orville was having such difficulty eating it. Elephants have those clumsy hands, Actually, I suppose that's the problem. They don't have hands at all, do they? They're all feet. I couldn't imagine someone asking me to eat a sandwich with my feet. Now, if I recall correctly, there was a bakery nearby. I said to him, "Orville, let me go get you some rye bread." Now, I'm unsure if elephants enjoy rye bread, but I assure you that Orville does. Now this was on a Tuesday, which was good because rye bread was always fresh on Tuesday. They made sourdough bread on Monday and threw it out Wednesday, or rather they sold it at a discount for people wanting to feed the ducks, and then probably at the end of the day, finally they threw it all out. I don't recall. I do remember a man who would bring his son to the bakery every Wednesday and then go feed the ducks. He would buy all of the sourdough bread. Of course, you're not supposed to feed the ducks sourdough bread at all. It swells up in their stomach and then they all die. At least that's what I've heard. I never saw any ducks die myself, but I did notice a substantial decrease in the duck population over the course of a few years. I just never thought to stop the man and tell him that he was killing the ducks by feeding them sourdough bread. And if you want my opinion on the matter, and I told Orville this as well, if you want to feed ducks, or birds, or any kind for that matter, it's best to buy seed. I mean, when you think about it, breads of any sort don't occur in nature. They don't grow on trees or spring up from the bushes. I don't think birds know what to do with bread. What was I saying? Oh, yes. So I bought Orville some rye bread. What a fine day it was. Quirky at night. Come to see you back again. Come closer. I see a sound for you.
Excuse me, why are you standing there? Because gravity works. Your outfit is too loud. It is lowering property values. And there are children here. Dusty, this is 2026. This generation is so disrespectful. And yours is emotionally unregulated. I'm calling the police. Finally, character arc completed.
Meet the new Taki, fully upgraded. Tons of characters are ready to be your friends. They get your vibe, remember you, and pull you into their world. Pics, calls, videos, all in one place. Download now and start your adventure.
I can't even skip. I can't even skip because I can't interact with anything.
You mine. You used to be texting me, checking me, calling me your sign. Now you treat me like my word less than a dime. And if we pay the price, you're the only one. Unbelievable.
This isn't FNAF 2. I thought that there's gonna be like an unexpected jumper. Every Freddy person.
Hi, I am Freddy Fazbear and I am the main antagonist of the franchise. Also, people ship me with themselves for some reason. and draw me with muscles. Freddy is not ready. Hi, I am Freddy but recolored, and used for lore to make fans go crazy with their lame theories. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Hi, I am Freddy but fat and chubby. My favorite game is Fortnite. Hi, I am Edgy Freddy, and I am used for Funko's merchandise despite not having actual merchandise. Also, I am slowly dying on the inside. Hi, I'm Ghost Freddy. I do not even count as a robot. Hi, I am Spoopy Freddy, and these little shits are my children. And I am shipped with Nightmare Bond for some reason. Please stop. It's disgusting. Hi, I am Spoop Fredbear, and I killed a kid. I crash your game but I am Darth Fredbear. I am Blackberry Freddy and no one cares about me because they like the Shadow Bonds more. Hi, I'm Nematode Freddy and I am from the book series but it seems I barely have any fans because people like the Volf more than the actual 4. Do I even count as a Freddy?
Stranger danger! Please deposit 5 coins.
My body is possessed by a puppet and I am not even named Freddy. I am Mini Freddy and I will help you pay your taxes and snap my neck every time you play a mini game. No one can stop the pain.
Your name is Buff Helpy.
Hi, I am Spaggart Freddy. I used to be Funtime Fredboy but I kicked BBY out of Enid only to take control. Also, my laugh audio is reused for Ultimate Custom Night. Scott, you had one job.
Time for your controls.
Hi, I am Bonnie Bun Buns, and I was the first robot to be made by Scott before FNAF was formed, though everyone thought of me as a girl for some reason. Also, I gave my creator nightmares while he developed the game, and people draw me in fetish art. Go to church.
Hi, I'm Trap Bonnie. I'm a boy. I am mostly portrayed in bold works.
You look like a boy.
I have crippling depression, but I am gonna make a face pun anyways. Hi, I am technically Bonnie but more decayed and evil. I am possessed by the main killer who murdered children, yet I seem to have a bunch of fangirls drawing me with a handsome body. By the way, everyone wanna see a corpse? Too bad, I am gonna show you anyways. Hi, I am Spoopy Bonnie and I am shipped with Spoopy Freddy. What is wrong with all of you? Please stop making those videos of us.
Shut up.
We are supposed to be spoopy. I am Spoopy Bonnie but with a more Halloweeny recolor. But I am loved anyways. My best friend won't stop throwing me against the door. And he will not go to sleep. Please help me.
Wait a minute. Hi, Brandon.
I see you.
Hi, I am Spoopy Bonnie and I am from the book series. My body is made out of 90% liquids and 10% Robbo Boy. Hi, I am Plush Buns and I am a miniature size offspring boy. I hate flashlights and hands off the chest that Scott never brought up ever again.
Yay. I wish that I could skip. If only if my
Fantasy, vigilante gravity, nothing holds you down, no, floating off the ground. Fantasy, color your reality, nothing holds you down, no, creating something now.
Shut up. I don't care. I said I don't care. Thank you.
Hi, I'm just a regular of the first guy, but fans like me cause I giggle. Boot my nose. I dare you.
Frank Sinatra. What up, it's ya boy William again, but more Jimmy Neutron looking. BTW.
I always come back.
Daddy?
What?
Hi, I am Foxy the
Where the
Pirate
hell's
Boy.
Chica?
I am the popular character of the entire franchise. Running faster than Sonic. Swiggity swooty.
I came for ye booty. Not me traitor.
Also, fangirls are obsessed with me to the point where it's scary. I am not okay. Send help. Hi, I am technically a foxy, but kids kept breaking me and the workers didn't wanna fix me. My gender is yes. Hi, I am Edge Foxy. I am not fooled by a mask cause I am not dumb like the others.
Not laughing anymore. Hey, buddy.
That's what you get. Top of the morning, chilladies. My name is Jackson.
Hi, I am Spoopy Foxy and I like your closet. That's all I do. Hang out in your closet. Hi, I am Broken Up Foxy but more spooky. I am not even a canon character. Hi, I am Fun Foxy. My gender was a secret cause I did not talk in sister location, but for some reason my creator decided to give me a voice in Ultimate Custom Night.
I'm sorry. Yar, me bird likes you.
And I will serve you for anything unless I get bored and decide to kill you. Hi, I am LOL Foxy. I am a fun regular, but I seem to be popular with fans because my design is so kawaii. Hi, I am LOL Foxy. I am from the book series. I literally stay dug up in the ground and that's it.
Hi, I'm Chicken. I have the worst merchandise and I make noise with a bunch of pots and pans. Also, people make Rule 34 out of me because I am a girl. You bunch of sickos. This is why my fan arts up.
Come on, go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm tired. What was that? Golden Fred!
Hi, I am Thick Chica and my design was a mistake. Also, mine is just going to do the segment for fill-in.
You won't get tired of my voice, will you? You won't get tired of my voice.
Hi, I am Anxiety Chica. Where are my arms? And why do I get stuck in the vents in Ultimate Custom Night? Hi, I am Spoopy Chica. I throw my cupcake at you. That's it. Hi, I am Spoopy Chica but recolored. I throw my pumpkin at you. That's it. Hi, I am Cupcake Gem Chica. I am from the book series. I fused all my cupcakes into my body.
This old bird
Is afraid of wet floor signs. Hi, I am Emergence Chica. I may not be in sister location, but I am extra thick. A broken chicken that is only used for more lore. That's it. Oh, and I only appear in a guide. A survival guide.
You aren't as good at hiding as you think you are, you know.
You don't seem very happy to see us. Perhaps it was something we said.
This has been really fun. Let's do it again sometime. You seem nervous. Would you like me to be your friend?
Yeah, you did that. And when I end the video, I really gotta turn my phone off for the video to end.
seem nervous. Would you like me to be your friend? It's not my fault. I have these fat plastic fingers. Did someone order a new friend? Is there someone here who needs some extra special cheering up? Would you like to hear one of my copyrighted jingles?
I'm gonna wrap it up right here. If you guys enjoyed, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.